Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are trying to assassinate this guy. We've also got this guy here that we don't have eyes on quite yet, but I think we'll go ahead and take a quick pot shot at this guy.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Yep, as expected.
Waiting for
Okay,
orders.
our Orion is of course in a position to attack their Orion, which is perfect. We have sunk all of our heat.
Taking the shot.
Let's go ahead and fire at him. Okay, decent armor peppering there. He has under 1,000 armor, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's close in slightly with our Black Knight so that we are in a little bit more optimal of range and line of sight here. And then we're going to take another pot shot. Yeah, we're going to take a pot shot here. Okay, our heat is building up on the Black Knight, that's for sure.
I'm here.
Chicken Hound, can you get LOS? Actually, you can. I would rather that you didn't get LOS on this guy, make him move into us.
Order acknowledged.
But our heat on our Orion is plenty low, so we can go ahead and alpha this jerk. Realistically, we could precision strike him. Maybe in this torso, maybe in the center. I'm thinking the torso, though. Yeah, he's got AC-10 ammo there. Let's precision strike this guy right where that AC-10 ammo is.
Engaging target.
Okay, that's not ideal, but we did a lot of good damage to him. Now this guy's going to move in. That's just a Shadowhawk. 360 armor. Oh my. Was he in cover there? He is in cover. Okay.
Damage minimal.
Do we focus on the Orion or on the Shadowhawk? Or do we split our fire? Have these guys go after the big guy by coming up here. We have plenty of resolve. So we can precision strike this again and see if we can hit that sweet, sweet ammo explosion.
Fire it.
Ah, no ammo explosion? Unfortunate.
Critical hit, Commander.
Okay. Well, we are going to go ahead and jump with our Grasshopper
Got it, Commander.
up in front of the Orion. And we're going to precision strike this guy again from the same angle and go for that torso. No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Gonna use this Orion here. And actually, I'm going to multi-target this. A, B. We're going to mostly fire with our fire support on this Shadowhawk. But we're going to fire a little at this Orion.
Multiple targets confirmed.
There's that ammo explosion I'm looking for. Excellent. And that poor Shadowhawk. So this guy already has 2 pilot injuries.
Yes, Commander.
Our Black Knight has clear LOS on everything. So I think we can go ahead and precision strike this guy. We can attack anywhere we want. There's double ammo and the AC-5 in that torso. There's also double ammo in the LRM-5 in this torso, and that's already more wounded. I think we go ahead and go for that right torso.
Firing full complement on it.
For one thing, we reserve him back, which is always nice.
Solid connection on that one.
He is going to get to move his Orion right now. Attacking the Grasshopper, though.
Commander! Hit.
I mean, the head hit was lucky for him, but ultimately, what's the point?
Commander?
We could come up here and melee the Orion. And I feel like that's our best option. Ooh, right in that center torso. That's what I like to see. What are you going to do about that? Yeah, you're going to back right off. That's what I thought. And then attack our Orion. It's fine. I mean, Chicken Hound and Diva are going to be injured for a little bit, but I don't care. We have replacements. Like, I mean, I think we keep our Orion right here. We go ahead and precision strike this guy, right in that center torso, with the AC-20. Odds are incredibly good that he dies right now. And there he goes. Kill confirmed. Get to the evac zone. I mean, sure, but we'll kill this Shadowhawk first. We can go ahead and start looping around over here. They're going to move the Shadowhawk now. And he's just going to start panicking. He's the last one left. Going for the Grasshopper. I mean, he doesn't really have a good option.
Good to go.
Okay, this is, I believe, our last round of firing all 4 large lasers, but that's fine. Ooh, all of those hitting in the same location.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
This poor Shadowhawk.
Standing by.
Okay, we're going to close in a bit with our Orion, because we're pretty far away even for LRMs.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
What you gonna do? Oh no. Not the Orion. I really don't care. You're not getting through that armor.
I'm ready.
Okay, Diva. Finish him.
Position confirmed. Locked on for physical attack.
There we go. Excellent. So, I mean, a couple of our pilots were hurt there, but realistically, we took no mech damage. An adequate performance. Your lance is to be commended. Performant? Interesting. I'm not sure why I said that. Your lance is to be commended, Commander. My information technologists will analyze the courier's black box and provide you with the coordinates of your next target. Okay. Tell them not to drag their feet. We don't get paid by the hour. They're CCAF soldiers, Mr. Oliveira. Their efficiency is beyond question. Now, I suggest that you clear the line and prepare your lance. They'll be deploying imminently. Good hustle, Sub-Commander Boris. Our people will be ready.
Mission successful.
So, most importantly, we're making Liao happy. That's why we're doing this for free. But we took no damage, so we're also not giving anything up other than maintenance money. We did actually get 88,500, but that's fine. So, Chicken Hound and Diva are injured for 8 days. That's fine. And we got a partial hatchetman and a heat sink because we didn't negotiate for any salvage. And we did all this on purpose. So where are we going next? Okay, it's an immediate consecutive deployment. Oh, and we got the achievement, too. Nice. That was for negotiating for just reputation. So, we'll bring Chicken Hound, or we'll not bring Chicken Hound. We'll sub in, and instead of Diva, we will be bringing, I believe, Stick. It's fine. We still got 2 more sub-mech warriors. And they didn't break into any of our internals, so we can bring the same mechs. And off we go. This is going to be a capture base in the Highlands. Seems fine. Now, this is a medium-length contract. So I'm assuming that there's going to be somewhere between 3 and 4 consecutive, or rather not consecutive, but 3 to 4 total missions in this Flashpoint. We need to capture the Iron Sparrow's warehouse. The intel you got from the Iron Sparrow's courier points here, to the warehouse you'll find just ahead. Take it for House Liao until the Liao reserves arrive to relieve you. According to Sub-Commander Tianyu, the warehouse should be full of mining equipment, generators, churn drills, that sort of thing. Normally, it'd be nothing we'd be interested in, but it's worth a lot to the right people. Okay.
Command interface initiated.
This is the place, Commander. The Iron Sparrow's warehouse lies just ahead of you, its contents ripe for the picking. I want you to advance on that warehouse, surveil it, engage the Iron Sparrow's forces, and claim the facility for House Liao. Fight bravely, Commander. I'll be watching to ensure that you do. Okay, so there are point defense turrets, there's units, and we are just going to reconnoiter the warehouse. I am going to quickly make a save here, because it's been a little bit since I've done that. Okay, there we go. And let's take a quick look at the lay of the land here. Okay, this looks like a reasonably clear approach vector. We approach like this, make a break for these woods over here, and then we attack from this direction, taking out the turrets that are here, here, here. Is there another turret base? I don't see one. Okay. Well, let's just push in over here. There is this rough ground here that can potentially give us a bit of a problem. I'm not sure we can make it over that ravine, actually, without going through the rough ground. Maybe we approach up this way? But even then, Let's grab our grasshopper.
Orders.
And let's just go here for now.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to go all the way around.
Affirmative.
That should be fine. In we go. So we're making for these woods here. We may have to fight in these or these. But we got to get over this rough ground ASAP.
Enemy detected.
Yep, to be expected. We got to get off this rough terrain. Okay, they've got a 40-ton approaching from there, a 65 from there, a 65 from there. He did not make it into vision. That's actually really solid. So what we do here then is we jump our grasshopper directly into these woods right here, where we can only see this 40-tonner.
I'm still reading enemy contact.
We've got eyes on the facility, boss. I'm seeing point defense turrets, but that should almost go without saying. I mean, it's a crime lord's secret stash. Of course it's got turrets. The Iron Sparrow will almost certainly have other units in the area. Advance on the warehouse, but don't let them catch you off guard. Enemy turrets powering up, boss. Nothing's ever as easy as it should be. Nor should you complain when it isn't. Do your jobs. Wipe them out. Okay, so we see turrets here, 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 and here. So that's our 4 turret points. This is a... Oh my, look at that. Incredibly shoddy cicada. Like, realistically, this might just kill it. And it did.
Hostile removed.
Okay. A very shoddy Thunderbolt. Let's get our Orion up to here. How much armor in that center torso? Not a lot. We can't cold shot this, but we should be able to eliminate this Thunderbolt quite quickly.
All weapons
Okay.
considered.
Decent leg hit there. I mean, he does have the overall braces.
Warning.
Sensor locking the Orion, though. Interesting choice.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get this Orion back over here where it's quasi-safe. And we're just going to take off as much armor off of this Thunderbolt as we can. It's not going to do a ton because of that 60% damage reduction. But he doesn't have a ton, so there is that.
Take that.
I have to assume we're going to have some hostile enemy lances coming in that are going to be a little bit more tricky to deal with. We can just take up position right here with our Black Knight
Heading out.
and see about lasering off any components here.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Well, he's only got 84 total armor left.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay, they have to sensor lock to shoot at us with the turrets. But we want to push up this direction. 55-tonner? A Wolverine. Oh, well. Look who just became a primary target. He definitely became a primary target. Okay, let's go ahead and move the Orion to right here. We want to continue pressing forward so that we're behind this hill, so that the turrets can't hit us, ideally. So we're going to go ahead and precision strike this Wolverine right in that center torso, and we're going for the kill.
All weapons committed.
15 HP left. Okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, so that Thunderbolt's now attacking us. I don't care.
Damage minimal.
He also just gave up 20% of his damage reduction. So there is that. We're going to multi-target here. Wolverine, Thunderbolt. Although not with Partisan. With Razor, we're going to multi-target here. Wolverine, Thunderbolt. And we're going to be tossing most of it at the Thunderbolt. But this Wolverine here, it's so low in that center torso. I want to roll the dice. Okay. Failed the roll of the dice. That's fine.
Scored a critical hit.
This guy is now going to close in. It's a Jaeger? Okay. Also very shoddy. I really don't care. That was frankly irrelevant. Okay, we're going to multi-target here. Wolverine and the Thunderbolt. We are still going to toss a single large laser at the Wolverine in hopes of finishing that damage. And we're going to toss the rest at the Thunderbolt.
Acknowledged.
Okay, that was an arm destruction. Not ideal. That Thunderbolt is so damaged.
That hit something good.
Okay.
Receiving you.
I want to take the Grasshopper in right here. Maybe more like right here. Yeah, I like this. And we're going to multi-target here as well. All of the small lasers will be on the Wolverine, and all of the medium lasers on the Thunderbolt. This will kill the Wolverine, guaranteed. This probably won't kill the Thunderbolt.
On it.
He still lived? None of them hit the center torso. RIP. Well, the Thunderbolt has no armor left, nor does the Wolverine.
Taking a critical hit.
I guess we're just getting too greedy. Okay, that must be... Really? They can shoot through there. Interesting. I didn't anticipate that. I guess I can see that. Okay. Well, at this point, I want to use Partisan
Good to go.
to multi-target the Wolverine and the Thunderbolt yet again, and we can just hope to kill both of them in a single round here.
Engaging multiple targets.
There we go. Wolverine's finally down. And huge amounts of damage to the Thunderbolt, but it's not dead yet. Okay. Do they move the Jaeger or the Thunderbolt? Thunderbolt, and they don't move him. They just attack. Okay. I wouldn't have attacked the Orion, but whatever. So at this point, I feel like
Orders.
we can jump all the way over here with the Grasshopper in hopes of evading more turret fire and finish this Thunderbolt. We don't fire 2 medium lasers, but the rest should take care of him. Excellent.
Tango's trash.
And now we're free to focus on the Jaeger, who just moved out of cover. But why, though?
Damage minimal.
Why would you move out of cover there in that situation? He should be falling back towards the facility right now to try to use the turrets to his advantage. I mean, he should have been doing that the whole time. But that's what he should be doing. I don't get it. I think he's just straight up dead.
All weapons committed.
There he goes. AC2 ammo explosions.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay.
Receiving you.
So at this point, we can now start approaching the facility. And in the meantime, be sinking some heat. We might take a little bit of turret fire between now and then.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
It's fine. Oh, they're coming from over there. Interesting. That's a really long ways away.
Standing by.
We can jump our grasshopper to here
Here we go.
and just start pushing our way up this direction, taking out the turrets as we go. Now this isn't going to kill the turret, especially not with that miss. But they can start closing in over here, that's fine. Oh, LRMs, whatever. They're not going to have LOS on this grasshopper for very long. So now we can use our Orion as we push up this direction to finish that.
Coordinates received.
So this should finish this heavy laser turret.
All weapons are
There we go.
go. Turret destroyed.
And now our Orion can go ahead and sprint up this direction, mostly be sinking heat.
Good to go.
And then our Black Knight can be kind of bringing up the rear here.
Affirmative.
We're going to need to close up this direction and also sink some heat. They chose not to do anything with their turrets. I feel like they could have sensor locked one of our mechs here and then fired on it. But whatever. Let's go ahead and get our grasshopper. Yeah, here's fine.
Moving to position.
Okay, so we see a heavy laser turret and a heavy shredder turret. The heavy shredder turret is the priority.
On it.
Okay. 150 HP left. These guys are still firing on us from range. That's to be expected, though. As soon as we give them LOS, they will use it. As well they should. Let's go ahead and move our Orion up over here. And I feel like we can... I mean, I want to do a split fire, but we don't actually have that. I feel like we can avoid firing the AC-20 here. Which I'd very much like to do. Because we can then bring up the Orion,
Roger that.
like so. Multi-target this, A, B, and fire 2 LRM-15s at this guy and 1 at this guy, and I think that should be sufficient.
Splitting fire.
Just barely, but it's sufficient. That was a little risky. If we had missed an LRM there, I don't think we would have gotten it. But luckily we didn't.
Receiving you.
Okay, Partisan, I want you to move to a place where you have LOS. I don't want that turret to fire on us.
On my way.
Finish it. And there it goes. Excellent.
That turret is gone.
Okay. So they're still closing in over here. That's a 55-tonner. But not a very threatening one.
Minimal damage on that hit.
That's a 55-tonner. Still not very threatening. Like, realistically, we can start pivoting at this point to fighting these guys. Okay, they're hitting our Black Knight a fair amount here, but we're going to start shooting back very soon. Okay.
Standing by.
Let's just bring the Grasshopper in here. And we're going to finish this heavy laser turret.
Got it.
Okay. They do have a Phase 2 mover, a 75-tonner. Attacking our Grasshopper is fine. It's pretty ideal, really. Going to be leaving our missile boat basically where she is. Then we'll come over here. Let's see, 125, 132. We do have to fire the AC-20 here. I'm going to not fire one medium laser, though. Okay. Turrets are gone. Now we can start focusing on the lance that's coming in.
Target destroyed.
And I'm going to just go ahead and leave the Orion here. And we're going to fire on this Wolverine. And he's going to really feel the pain here. Ooh. Multiple ammo explosions there, I think. Yeah, he didn't like that. Okay, let's just turn and finish him. Like, realistically, precision strike this. He's just dead.
Firing.
Ooh. Head lethal damage. That'll do the trick, I guess.
Hostile removed.
Oh my. Okay, well, we'll let them close in a little bit. Yeah, that's a Kentaro. Okay. That's not threatening. Both of these mechs are in a good position to approach over here and attack from this ridge. And here comes a Wolverine. Yeah, seems fine. Don't really care. Okay, well, I did just look at the clock, and we're long overdue for a cut. So I'm going to go ahead and put one in here, and next episode, we will finish this mission. See you all then.